Now, actually, in this month's edition of our magazine, there was an article about proper SPF use. Can you elaborate on that for us?
Of course, SPF stands for sun protection factor, and it goes beyond sunscreen. It has to do with some other factors. As we talked earlier, this protection of our body is two types. One is sunscreen and the other is physical factors.
So you mentioned physical factors. Now, what type of SPF is sunscreen?
That is chemical.
Okay, I see. So having both options of sun protection is important.
Yes, of course, sunscreen is crucial for protecting areas of the skin that usually won't be covered by the cloth, like your ears, face, the areas that are the most common places for people to develop the skin cancer.
So can we go over some other sunscreen best practices for our audience?
Yes, of course. To start with, we need to make sure that whatever sunscreen or chemical sunscreen we are picking, it has to be at least 30 SPF or higher, and pick something which is broad spectrum.
And what does broad spectrum mean?
Broad spectrum sunscreen protects from both UVA and UVB radiation, so you can get more effective and complete shield from the sun.
That's very interesting. Now, moving on from choosing a sunscreen, how should people actually use it?
Be sure to apply it 15 minutes before going outdoor, and be sure to cover any skin that won't be covered by clothes. Don't forget to cover your ears, nose, and face.
And how long does it take for the sunscreen to wear off?
Usually it takes 2 hours. It's important to reapply it to exposed skin every 2 hours, and it's also important to reapply after swimming or you are sweating.